All right, welcome back to Vancouver Carpenter, you guys. So today we are going to be taping with quickset. So I'm going to show you some of my little tricks and tips. We got some nasty stuff to repair on this reno, so we're also going to be using fibafuse and paper tape. So there's going to be lots to learn in here, bunch of little tricks. I hope you guys enjoy it and get something out of it. And yeah, on with the show. We may as well get right back to where we left off. And the last thing I did was pre-fill. So the first thing I need to do today is scrape down the pre-fill and get rid of the spiders in the corners. They're always here. Come on, you know you're not going to want to be here. Find a new home. Okay, so, oh, nail pop. That's kind of annoying. So what do we need for that? A hammer. And a nail punch if I have one. And something else that'll work is one if I don't. Oh, I got a bunch of nail punches. All right. Let's just tap that in. All right, that's at least not gonna pop again. Okay, good. Whew. It's supposed to be mud. All right, let's get back to it. So we're just scraping off the high spots. You can see these lift offs so that our joints stay flat. Our joints. These are my joints. I don't know what yours look like. Hopefully a lot better than they would have because of watching these videos. Unless you're one of those just truly helpless people. Nothing I can do for you. You can watch all the videos you want and, you know, yeah. This is sounding really arrogant. I'm sorry. All I know is some people have the touch when it comes to drywall finishing and some don't. And for those of you that don't, there's people like me to hire. So there you go. All right, cameraman, you're gonna wanna back off a foot or so there or I'm gonna be covering your lens in dust. Okay, again, we're just scraping off anything high because we wanna build it out as little as possible. Oh, we got some nice lumps that I left on this corner here. They shave off real satisfying like. So it's like sculpting. It's sculpting the mud I left on there. Oh, blow that corner off of there. Oh, hey, who left that screw in? That was me. I don't think I have any of my cordless tools today, so a hammer will do. Ugh, this side. Okay, that'll do. That flattish. Use a little more. Just gonna scrape that down until it's more flat. All right, I think we'll go with that. Here, over here, here, into this corner. Did my best not to leave high spots, but there's always going to be a few. That's all looking pretty good. There. Okay. And this last little bit right here. All right, that's looking good. So on some of these small joints, I'm actually just gonna use the old mesh tape. So just the little stuff like this right here. Just gonna save myself a little time. Because for this type of job, you know, crusty old reno and a few small joints, this stuff's gonna do just fine. What do we got? We got some little ones right here. If we can even make it stick. It's hard to make it stick onto the slightly damp mud still. Oh, there it is, when I need it. And what else? We got this little one right here. And we've got one right here. But the big joints that I worry a little bit more about potentially cracking, we're doing all paper tape. We've got a couple right here. Oh no, that's one of the paper tape ones. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm just gonna stick it right here so that I can find it when I'm doing the tape again. This one might need some, it might not. We'll see. Okay, the next thing I need to do is get all of my fibafuse pieces cut to length. Where are my gloves? I do not like handling this stuff without gloves. We've talked about that. Okay, so this one, I want to use fibafuse on this guy. So this is just, it's like a bounce sheet. That's what it looks like. Made out of fiberglass. So these big ones, I want this stuff because it's gonna cover all of the nastiness. Tear it on an angle there. It's gonna cover all the real nasty stuff, and it's gonna lay nice and flat. So we could go, there we go. I didn't go far enough with this one, but that's okay. Ah, and then I teared it. Ah, guess we'll use this somewhere else. That's expensive. Okay, let's see, try that again. See if I can do a better job. So what was that? Right about there. That's better. Why don't we just cut it? So it actually cuts pretty easy like that. I really haven't worked with this stuff much, so, you know, I'm learning as I go here. Yeah, it cuts really easy like that. That worked good. Okay. We got one piece there. Got a lot of pieces there. Okay, I think, am I gonna use it for there? No, that can be paper tape. This one, I think this one kind of warrants something like this. Why not? Not 100% necessary, but I think it'll do a good job. Especially because we got this huge blown out chunk down there. It's not gonna hurt to have a bunch of extra reinforcement. And again, because this stuff goes so flat. You see that down there? Cut this on its way down. Oh man. I hope I didn't bend it. Let's see. It's still good. Yeah, it's still good. Perfect. Okay, we got this for here. And, oh, I did want one for right here, for sure. That's a nasty one. Okay. Okay. So that's enough for that stuff. Now, time to mix up some quickset. So we're gonna add a little bit of glue just for insurance here. And I know I often get people asking me about this whole, how do you mix the glue in? It's pretty simple. So first I'm gonna get some water in here. You can see this water has little bits of the aggregate from the concrete fill that I used yesterday to pre-fill. That's gonna be okay though. We're just taping. So this stuff should be, oh, it's mixed in a bit more again. I'm gonna add a little bit of water into this. Okay, I just went to the faucet and added a tiny bit of water into here. So I've given it a quick mix. And then that's like, so it's probably only like 1 in 20, like a 120 mix, but that right there will add so much extra adhesion to all this stuff. So we're good there. And now we got the 20-minute Hamilton. This is by far my favorite quickset. It doesn't usually even need this. I'm just doing it for a little extra strength for funsies. Why not? Might not be enough yet. No, not yet. That was a lot of water I put in there. Not quite sure why I actually did so much. Little bit more. Whoop. And it doesn't need to be mixed all the way. Just want no more dry clumps. So now though, because I added too big of a thing of dry, now it's too dry. So. That's getting better. I always like adding the glue. I can smell it. That smells like it's gonna stick. Let's add just a little more for as it mixes in, but basically we're good to go here. And I'm gonna use this guy for all this sort of stuff. I mean, I can practically use my trowel. So this one, if we remember, actually has like a, this one actually has a corner bead here. That's what we're looking at. It's a corner bead, I think. So there's a hairline crack here. So we're just gonna get a lot of mud and this fibafuse, and that's gonna really help bury that. Okay. So yeah, this stuff's gonna work real well. And we need a little bit more. A little more. I actually could have this mud mixed a little bit wetter because it's not wiping out as easy as it usually does. That's alright. It'll be just fine. And at least we know it's going to be nice and strong. And you can see it when it doesn't have enough mud, which is cool. Yeah, I gotta mix this up a little bit thinner real quick. Don't have a lot of time to do it. That's gonna be a heck of a hump there. Not when I'm done. This one. Oh yeah, we got this little guy here that I want to do. Probably won't even need to once I get this wide fibafuse on here. But yeah, let's just do it anyways. There we go. A little more insurance tape. This one. Just gotta give it a few wipes until this stuff starts coming through, and then it slicks up and moves nice and easy. But when you first start wiping on it, yeah, it kind of doesn't feel like you're gonna be able to wipe the mud out. There's that one. Did I have any more of this stuff to do? Nope. So let's get a bunch of these other little tapes done. One right here. Slipped on my bench there. These ones are barely gonna matter because they'll be covered in corner tape and in trim, but at least we did it. Same with this one. This will be covered by like the baseboard, but hey, we did it. There you go. One right here. Yeah, another one right here. I think it's right there. Can't even remember. Okay, now we need to get a little bit more of this stuff mixed up so that I can keep taping. But no need to waste any of this. Put it right here. One more little bit right here. Okay. Time to clean this up, get another mix going. And I just want to get the bulk of it out of here. So I just don't want any clumps. I don't care if the water's dirty. It'll speed up the mix a little bit, but what I don't want is clumps. So that's pretty good there. You can see no major clumps in there. What happens is the mud starts to set around the clumps. And I usually give my steel ones a quick brush off like that so that it doesn't rust so much. Again, same thing, but a little bit less maybe. Because I only have, what, a few butt joints? 1, 2, yeah, just a few little joints, so we really don't need much mixed up here. Okay, and we'll get a little bit of glue for insurance. You could do without this with this brand, but hey, you know what? It's paper tape on painted surfaces, some of it, so this is gonna help a lot. Probably don't need any more than that. I know everybody's like, Ben, why don't you use like a egg beater on a mixing drill? But in most cases, I'm mixing up these little batches, like that's done, right there, all done. And then I don't have any other tools to clean. Okay, so now we're doing this joint right here. This beautiful, lovely joint. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll actually put a little thing right here so I can see exactly where the center of the joint is. Right, it's on that little mark I made, because I need a bit more mud here. And I didn't do that on the bottom, but whatever. At least I know where it is on the top. And we'll just go reasonably plumb down. Right about there. Wrinkly. Come on. That's okay. We'll bury it soon enough. And we have this one. Wait, no, we did this one. Ah, this is the one. Right here. All right, I forgot about this guy. So this might very well be covered by casing, but I'm not 1,000,000% sure. So I'd rather just have some tape here to really be sure about it. Mud's already almost setting up just from going over all the other already setting quickset. That's okay. Don't need much more. Those little tapes right there. Yeah. Okay, now I think we are officially looking good. Oh, nope, right here. This guy. Okay, and anything else? How about this? We'll do this. When do we want to tape that? Tape that after corner bead. Any more? Paper tapes? Not really. Let's fill these gaps a little bit before we tape. How's that looking? Pretty darn good. I don't even need much more pre-fill here. We can toss this stuff. I hate to do that. So, I know what we'll do with it. We'll use it to flatten out something. Drywall is all about perception. So let's use this mud to flatten out the perception of this hump in the ceiling. See that? That's nasty. So we're just going to take this little bit of mud here. Because one of the places that you're going to see that is right there. There. Even though that looks nasty, don't worry about it. We are one step closer to having that line a little bit straighter instead of just tossing the leftover mud. Okay, good. All right, you guys, I think that's enough for this video because that was probably already a decently long watch. I hope you got something out of it. So that's just taping with quickset. So the next video that's going to come up is going to be installing the corners and corner beads, and hopefully you get something out of that. So we're going to be switching it up. Anyways, I want to say a big thanks for watching Vancouver Carpenter. I hope you've been getting something out of these videos. So if you haven't feathered that like button, feather it. And if you're not subscribed, consider it. It's not going to hurt. Anyways, I just want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. I hope you guys are doing well. Till the next video.